2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No, if Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish bull.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least.
That dog will hunt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. This is their look at birdie.
A bit long on that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
A live look at the leaderboard, and Bubba Watson finds himself in top spot. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Putting for a par here. Bubba Watson currently leading the field here. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Oh, that's too bad. And this putt coming up for his par. Bubba Watson currently in the lead. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. I don't mind the look of this. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 2 under. Bubba Watson is 3 strokes clear at the top of the leaderboard. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th. Good opportunity coming up. Make this putt. You'll move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. A well holed. He'll take the birdie. I will take that, and a spot in the top 10 to boot. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss a green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the 2nd shot at the 8th. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Make this putt and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Bubba Watson, our leader in this one. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, Rich, it feels like this player has poked the bear, haven't they? They've gone out and got an early lead in this matchup.
I like that, poking the bear, yes. They're up early, but still, there's a lot of time left. As they said in Gladiator, are you not entertained? I think we will be at week's end.
2nd shot here on the 10th hole. That one should find the surface. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Pretty good shot there.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 11th. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, so close. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play. This one is chewing fiber.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Opting for the 3-iron here. That was wonderfully done. An opportunity for a birdie here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well, that'll play. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Going with the 5-iron here. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. 9 feet to the cup. It's on a good line. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Now 2 shots up after that one. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 2. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. It's a pivotal day coming up for this player on the team. I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have Rich Beam alongside me. And Rich, what do you think of their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup. Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He sits in first position. Let's see what happens here on the 2nd hole. Good-looking shot, this.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in 2. I like their style.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. That was a beauty. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for birdie here. That's very impressive.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Wonderfully played. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, that's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm a close second. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Look out left.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Just hammered that through the line. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a par 4 on this one.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And that will drop in for birdie. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Quality shot, that one. From around 180 yards out. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Okay, steady now. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Looks good.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, Jon Rahm is right behind them. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Might it be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. So close to the eagle. Just a simple tap in for birdie. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. You've arrived at a par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 8th. And he's safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Tracking. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Going with the 7. That's not the shot they're after.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, that almost went in. Big putt for par coming up. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From about 100 yards. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. This shot here from about 240 yards.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
It's got a chance. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Taking aim from about 170 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Currently in first position. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
What a drive, look at that.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
5 feet coming up to the cup. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Tee shot is looking good here. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 4-iron here. And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This for a birdie run.
This one's tracking. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole because you'll take the title. It's been an impressive display all round today. A good Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic of New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.